So come to a comfortable seated posture, swastikasana, virasana, whatever feels comfortable for you, where your spine is upright and your chest can spread. So there's a quality of ease in your sitting. Hold the shins, gently pull on the shins to lift the side body and press the back body forward. So your sacrum presses forward. Your dorsal spine pushes forward. It's the middle of the upper back. And the armpits coil and lift. So there's this pressing of the back body forward and this flowering open of the front of the body. And the face is quiet. And feel your exhalations bringing a softness to the skin of the face. Arriving here as we are, with a quality of acceptance and self-care, self-observation. And within this acceptance, also connecting with our intention. So what's our intention when we sit for yoga? So connecting with various layers of intention, from helping to cultivate a free, stable, strong, healthy physical body, yet also connecting into our heart space, centering ourselves and letting our yoga practice be like prayers of gratitude, where we connect with the web of life. So with this quality of acceptance and intention, let's hold the palms at the heart and continue to press the back body forward, sacrum, dorsal, and lift and flower open the front body, especially the lift and spread of the chest. And let's chant together the Om mantra, A, U, and join together. Three times, and exhale. And bow your head. Rest your hands to your legs and opening your eyes. Raise your head up and then stretch out your legs. Spread the soles of the feet, really stretching into the heels. Spread the ball mounds. Separate the toes. And then plant your hands down beside you. If you're sitting on a height, maybe bring your hands onto that height where the heel of the hand can press down. And as we press down through the hands, the sides of the body climb up. The legs press down to the floor, the hands press down to the floor, and the side chest climbs up. And then look straight ahead at eye level. And maintain. And then release. So Adho Mukha Virasana, kneeling forward bend. Sit on your feet, separate your knees and stretch forward. At the moment, I'm putting a blanket behind the knees just to create a bit of space, because I've been doing a lot with my legs, lots of hill walking. So I'm doing extra care for my knees. That might be your case, it might not, so you don't necessarily need to use a blanket. So sit on your heels, knees apart, and stretch forward. And as soon as the face quietens and there's a little quality of relaxation, see that you maintain the firmness in the body. You still feel that reaching forward with the arms. That firmness in the upper arms. Grip the outer arms, the triceps to the bone. So that's a movement that happens without it's a movement that you need to engage with rather than when we lift a weight, that muscle will work. When we push from the floor, that muscle will work. So how do we engage it when it's not required to lift something? So one way you can do that is press the hands down into the floor and slightly away from you. But the hands don't move. But that feeling of pressing down and pressing away can help to grip the outer upper arms. So there's a containment in the arms. And then let that containment reach all the way down through the forearms, anchoring through the base of the thumb, index finger, third, fourth, fifth. Release the jaw, release the face. Gomukhasana, dog pose. So come up, move any blankets out of the way, and again anchor through the thumb and index finger. Try and bring a firmness to the outer upper arms, and then lift your heels and stretch up and back. So again, that slight pressing into the floor helps to firm the outer upper arms. And move the dorsal spine in. Press the front thighs to the back thighs. So moving the legs back helps to give more freedom of movement in the upper body. Exhale to come down onto your tummy. So the Dhanurasana, the yogic push-up, not that we're actually necessarily going to do it much as a pose, but it teaches us so many helpful actions. So lie down on your tummy, spread your hands by your armpits, and notice how, and stretch your legs straight back, hip width apart. And notice how our elbows sort of flop out and our shoulders flop down. So can we reverse that? Can we press the heel of the hand down and roll the shoulders up away from the floor and squeeze the elbows in? Yeah, and try that again. So stretch the legs back, extend the legs, stretch through to the toes. The toes can be just stretching straight back for now. Now roll those shoulders up away from the floor and squeeze the elbows in. So there's a firmness in those arms, like a lizard. Squeeze the arms into the sides of the body. Roll the shoulders up away from the floor. And once you start doing that enough, you start to feel, oh gosh, my head's really dropping down now. So from there, can you just lift your forehead off the floor? So your breastbone is now going forward. Elbows in, breastbone forward, shoulders up away from the floor. And then your gaze can lengthen forwards towards the front of your mat. Then tuck your toes under and press the thighs to the ceiling. So now you're really working your legs and getting that containment in the legs as you press the thigh muscles to the bone and the containment in the arms as you squeeze them in. Now we're going to downward facing dog pose. So you can bend the knees to come up if you need to, or go up with straight legs. But keep your hands and feet where they are. Spread the balls of your feet. Spread the palms of your hands. And press the floor to stretch up and back. Really stretch the heels back and press the front thighs back to the bone. So the muscle of the thigh is really pressing back against the bone of the leg. And as you press the legs back, feel how you're getting a bit more opening in the upper back, in the dorsal spine. Gaze and head quiet. And then exhale and step into Uttanasana. If you find standing forward bend difficult, then go to the wall. Take your hands to the wall for Ardha Uttanasana. So for those of you who need to do that, you do this like this. You place your hands on a ledge and stretch forward. Otherwise, from here, stretch the muscles of the legs up and extend your trunk down. Release the back and the sides of the neck. Now, what's happening to the leg? So can you still suck the muscles up and press the front thighs to the back thighs, and then spread the back thighs away from each other. And exhale. Then we're coming up, so bring your hands to your hips and use the strength in your legs to bring you all the way up. And then come to Tadasana, so bring the feet together, have the inner edges of the feet touching. And again, can we firm the leg muscles? So it's not a required thing. We can stand in this position with the muscles loose. But what we try and do in yoga is to bring this tone and energy and intelligence to the whole of the body. So from here, can we squeeze the shins and lift the thighs? So if you were to look at a photo with an untrained eye, someone standing with the legs loose and the arms by the side, you could say is in Tadasana. But Tadasana is much more. As you can feel, engage those thighs, squeeze the shins, grip the outer hips, lift the front of the pelvis, feel that ascension in the side chest, and extend the arms down. Now, what's happening in the arms? Are they again loose? Or can we turn those upper arms out? And when we turn the upper arms out, the biceps rolling out, and the tricep, the underneath of the arm, presses up. And now keep that firmness in the tricep and turn the eyes of the elbows to face in and stretch down to the arms. Now, just like when we were lying on our tummy, can we keep the shoulder bones rolling back and the triceps in? And then quiet face. Inhale, exhale. So the firmness in the body, softness in the face. And Urdhva Hastasana, extend the arms up. So I'm just going to kneel down so you can see. And feel that grip in the triceps as you press into an imaginary ball or something, as if you've got a ball between your elbows. Squeeze that ball. Reach into the fingertips. Let your body breathe freely, yet in the firm container of the body. Dorsal in, arms up and back. And then exhale. Bring the arms down. So we're going to go for a few standings. If you need a brick for your Trikonasana, you can place a brick on the right-hand side of your mat or a foam pad. Otherwise, you can put the hand on the shin, not a problem. So again, find your Tadasana. So there's this delicate balance between being too rigid, like a soldier, but also being too loose and the energy just sort of leaking out. So firm the legs, firm the arms, lift the chest and feel that back body pressing forward, sacrum, dorsal. Face, jaw, eyes soft. And swing the arms to the chest, bend your knees, step or jump wide. And reach out to the side. So again, what's happening in the arms? Are they loose? Or can we reach to the arms, rotate those arms so the bicep rolls up and the tricep grips to the bone? Now keep that firmness in the arms and turn the palms to face down. Turn the left foot in, the right leg out. Inhale. Turn that whole right thigh and extend to the side. Press the hand down and bring the top arm directly above your shoulder. Press down into that bottom arm to reach up into the top arm. Turn your chest towards the seam. Legs firm. Just rotating, and press that hand, that top hand, back as if into an imaginary wall. So that top arm is firm, so the chest can spread. As you move the underneath that right arm, upper arm forward, roll the shoulder back, and you turn your chest, turn your neck, and then turn your head to look up at the top arm with the right eye. Do your own timings, don't force, but do make effort. And then exhale, engage the leg muscles, stretch the right arm to come up, turn your feet, and then if you're using a prop, move it to the other side, left side. Right leg in, left leg out, rotate the very top of the thigh. Again, engage the arm muscles. So you're kind of sucking the arms onto the shoulder. There's this firmness and containment. As you exhale, take the hand to the shin or to the brick. Press flat down into that brick or shin. Rotate the arm and press that left shoulder blade forward as you roll the shoulder back. Make the outer arms firm. Grip the triceps to the bone. As you rotate the trunk. Legs firm, stamp the heels, make the thighs firm. Press the right thigh back into the bone. Rotate the trunk, turn the chest, turn the shoulders, turn the base of the neck, and turn to look up to the top arm with your left eye. Exhale, engage the legs, make the muscles firm, support the joints with the muscles and come up. Turn your feet and then step or jump your legs back to Tadasana. And then again, Gomukhasana, downward facing dog posture. Place your hands, step your feet back, then push the floor to stretch up. And see if you can actually feel the sensation of the tricep, the outer arm, firm into the bone. But the shoulder muscle, the deltoid, is rolling slightly out so that there's no congestion in the neck. So deltoid out, that's the shoulder cap muscle, and then triceps grip in. And do a nice long exhalation and step forwards to come up. Then Parsvakonasana, again, if you need to have a brick or block, put it behind you on your mat. Sorry, you can't see my head when I step forward. So find this samasthiti, sama meaning same, this evenness in the body. Breathing, becoming steadier. Continue to get that grip of the outer upper arm. So the shoulders turn, the arm turns, but then the forearm turns back. And that's firm at the back there. Then bring your hands into your chest, bend your knees, step and jump wide. Uddita Parsvakonasana. Turn the left foot in, the right leg out. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knee, get the root of the thigh to go down and bring your hand to the floor. And stretch the top arm over. Keep weight on that left foot. Press the buttocks forward and roll your chest towards the ceiling. So anchor through that left foot. Exhale, press the buttocks forward as you press the right knee back against the arm. So really open up the front of the pelvis, but this left thigh is the muscles pressing back to the bone. Do a few goes of pressing forward with the pelvis. Press the thigh back to the bone and roll and turn your trunk, taking the top armpit back, really spreading and opening that top armpit towards the ceiling. Exhale, engage the legs, then reach with both arms to come up, and the same on the other side. So do your own timings. If you need to come out sooner, then do, especially if you've been recovering from any illness. Reach wide. Firm the triceps to the bone, right foot in, left leg out. Now wait for your breathing, so you're listening. Then with your exhalation, go into the pose, bending the knee, take the hand down and rotate the trunk. So press the buttock forward and the knee back and stretch over your ear. And then again, stabilize, press that right foot down and the thigh back to the bone. But as you do that, press the buttocks forward. Buttocks forward into the body. Go, give a few goes. Go and get that pelvis to press forward, sacrum forwards, but resist with that right thigh. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Shoulder blades in, make that top arm firm. And if you end up reaching the wall, you can use the wall with that fingertips to connect the arm into the shoulder socket. Turn the armpit towards the ceiling and breathe. Engage the legs, the buttocks. Then come up with both arms. Turn your feet. Bring your hands in and step or jump together. Then coming for our Gomukhasana action. So feet hip width apart. Tadasana. And then take the right hand to the left waist. Release, left hand to the right waist. Release, right hand to the left waist. And keep this front shoulder bone going up. And release, and the left hand to the right waist. So that's our first step. Then some of you will be able to go further. So being able to catch the elbow of the opposite arm. And release, other side. And some of you will be able to catch both. So catch the upper arm and then the other upper arm. And release. And now Gomukhasana. So that right hand comes across and like a clock dial turns up to 12 o'clock. You can use the other hand to help bring the elbow in so it's in line with the sides of the body. Then with that hand up your back, really try to spread the palm and bring the shoulder blade in towards the spine. Then stretch the left arm to the ceiling and now grip that tricep. That outer upper arm grips that bit. Grip it, keep it gripped, bring the hand down. Doesn't matter if you can't touch. And again, grip it, touch down, release. So turn that arm, grip the tricep, come down. Then hold if you can and keep that tricep gripped in so the elbow is rolling in towards the head. Dorsal into the body, where your hands are. Move it in. Breastbone up and breathe. And then release other side. So take this left hand across to the middle of the back, and then like a dial, turn it towards 12 o'clock. Spread the palm and try to bring the shoulder blade in towards the spine. Try not to let it wing out. And then stretch up the other arm. Rotate the arm, bring the hand down so that tricep grips in on this top arm, this bit. Grip it in. As you turn the arm, grip that in and touch. And again, turn it, grip it in and touch. Release, turn it, grip it in and touch. And if you can hold, hold, otherwise keep doing the repetitive movement. Dorsal in, chest up, and breathe here. Keep that elbow rolling in towards the head side. In towards the head side. That's it. Bicep rolling out, tricep gripping in, elbow in towards the head side. It's quiet, connecting with our acceptance and our intention. And then gently release the top arm and bring it down. Then back to our Tadasana, roll the shoulder bones back. So we're now coming to Virabhadrasana I, Parsvottanasana. So clear your mat of any bricks and let's jump. Spread the legs wide. So swing the arms, exhale, and step or jump wide. Reach to the sides of the room. Rotate those arms. Can you get that grip underneath? You're sucking the arms onto the shoulder, firming those upper arms. And as if you're holding the moon in your arms, reach wide to the fingertips and lift that breastbone. And then squeeze the arms in. Keep scooping the outer arms forward as you stretch up. Then left foot in, right leg out. And sit down in the sitting bones and lift up in the pelvic floor. Lift sacrum forward, dorsal forward. Chest up, face up, arms up. And breathe. Come up. And again, exhale. Root of the thigh down. Notice that back thigh. Press the back thigh muscle to the bone. And then come up, other side. Turning right foot in, left leg out. Keep squeezing those elbows in and reaching up to the fingertips. Exhale. Go down in the sitting bones. But see that back thigh, the muscle is pressing up to the bone. And by pressing the heel back, it helps to extend that leg. It's quiet. Chest bright. Come up if you need to in between. Take a breather and then regather the grip of the upper arms. And again, exhale, go down. And come up. Turn to the front. Spread the hands. Join the legs. Be in samastiti, this Tadasana, this posture of evenness, and just let your breathing settle and feel the fire, the energy of your Virabhadrasana I flowing through your whole body, yet containing that energy, feeling that firmness in the front thighs, pressing back to the bone, sacrum pressing forward. Triceps gripping to the bone, breastbone lifting up. Face quiet, soft. Now Parsvottanasana, Those of you who, well, actually, let's all just interlace the fingers. Interlace the fingers and then roll the shoulder bones back. Then bend the elbows very slightly so you keep some spread in the upper back. So this is one way that we can do our Parsvottanasana with the fingers interlaced. The other way is with the palms in Paschima Namaskar. So change the interlace of the fingers and again, roll the shoulder bones back, bend the elbows slightly. So that just wakes up the shoulders in that direction. And now for those of you who are able, swing the hands out, turn the palms to face back and bring the hands up your back. Then roll the shoulder bones back, roll the biceps out and press the palms together. And then jump spread apart, the wide. Press the outer edges of the feet down and firm the legs, pressing the front thighs back and the sacrum forward. Then press the hands together, dorsal forward, breastbone up, shoulders back. Stays quiet. Turn the left foot in, the right leg out. Back thigh to the bone. Coccyx forward, dorsal forward, and lift your chest up as if you have a mirror on your breastbone and it's mirroring this blue sky above the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, come to neutral, other side. Right foot in, left leg out. Again, coccyx forward, pubis to the navel, dorsal forwards, breastbone up. Roll the shoulders back. Breathe. Move that dorsal forward. And then come to neutral and turn to face the front. Pop your legs together, keeping that beautiful flowering open chest. Release your arms and feel the resonance of that pose in that huge chest space. Side chest climbing up. So now we go to Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. So there's various ways we can do this. If there's some shoulder issues, you can place your hands on a ledge or on the wall and you press the thighs back, sacrum forwards and shoulders back that way. Or if you've got a chair, you put your hands on the chair and do the same. Or you can grab a couple of bricks for your hands. Where are my bricks? Not in the room. Or just do it flat. So if there's stiffness in the upper back, do take height. So you can make that choice for yourself. Otherwise, we're just those who feel able to, hands on the floor. Remember those who've got issues with the wrists, if you want to put a slanting plank there as well, you can do that. So now what's happening with the hands? So if our weight is all going into the heel of the hand, that's not going to be great for the wrist. So see, can you bring your weight onto the fingers and the knuckles side? So the little arch in the wrist is lifting. And then also, can you turn the arms out and grip the tricep to the bone? Try and keep the elbows sober, facing each other. Exhale. Come forwards, tuck the toes under. Roll those shoulders back. Press the sacrum forward. Bring the body forwards of the arms, chest forwards of the arms. Now slightly bend the elbows. Roll the shoulders back. Press the sacrum forward. Thighs to the bone. Dorsal forwards, chest up, face up. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And then bend your knees and lie flat on your tummy. So we're coming up to upward facing dog pose again from the floor. Again, those who need to stay with the chair and the bricks, stay like that. But just see, can you all, in whatever position you're in, at least feel with the hands by your armpits, again, our chaturanga position, can you squeeze those elbows in to firm the triceps? Can you roll the shoulders up away from the floor and stretch your chest forward? Now we're coming up, so prepare wherever you are, standing or lying, elbows in, shoulder bones rolling back. Exhale. And with that exhalation, press the hands down, lift the side chest, press the thighs to the bone. So those hanging thigh muscles, press them up to the ceiling, tighten those knees. Now bend the elbows slightly, roll the shoulders back, and lift the side chest, lift the breastbone. Stay as long as feels productive for you. Come out when you need. Thighs to the bone, chest up, face quiet, shoulder bones back, bend the elbows to give you more freedom in the shoulder. Exhale, come up to Adho Mukha. Those on the chair, just step your feet back a bit and then bend your knees to sit up and tuck your toes under. We're going to kneel and we're going to tuck the toes under. And I know that that's quite tricky for some of you, but it's quite helpful to keep that mobility in the feet. So can you tuck the toes under and start to sit back? If that's really tricky, then take a block so that you're sitting, your weight is not on your feet. You're sitting on a block, but you're starting to wake up the feet, the soles of the feet, the toes and the soles of the feet. And again, we're coming for one more back bend. So if that's a real struggle, just go for simple kneeling. So this is dhanurasana. And it's very nice with a bit of height under the tummy. So if you've got a blanket or something that you can have. So our upward facing dog, we were thrusting the pelvis forward. Well, similarly, we have the pelvis thrusting in towards this blanket. Bend the knees. And then, oh crikey. Why is that not working? That's too low down. Need it to be more like my chest. Pelvis presses into the floor and then the chest lifts. So your legs are still on the ground, pelvis into the floor, but see how with a little bit of blanket under the chest, you get more lift in the front body. Triceps to the bone, shoulder bones up. So if you've got a blanket, have a go. If you don't have a blanket, it's fine. You just do it without. It's not a problem at all. So three-fold blanket and then just double it over. And it comes just below the hips. Then reach back, stretch the feet back and roll your shoulder bones up to the ceiling and press the sacrum into the floor. Then bend your knees and catch hold of your ankles and spread your feet. You can't catch the ankles, just have the arms in front, elbows pressing down and stay like that. Don't strain. And then press your feet back. And as you take your legs back, can you feel how your chest is lifting? And breathe here. So the legs are still on the ground, chest is opening. Feel that seventh cervical, the base of your neck, moving in as you press your pelvis down into the floor, dorsal forwards, armpits up, and then gently release. And then bend your knees and come up. Well done. So we're going towards our shoulder stand family of poses now. So we've done the kind of the fiery part of the practice. So take your threefold blanket, and now you're going to put it under your shoulders. Padasana. Again, also if you've got a hair tie, see that it's out of the way, so your head is on the floor evenly, and your shoulders are on the blanket. Then for those who can stamp your heels onto your hands. Those who are more able, you're going to hold the ankles. But for me, I find I need a bit more space. So stamp your heels onto your palms, onto the fingers. And then let your waist relax down. So again, what did we do when we were lying on our front? We rolled the shoulders up away from the floor. So we do the same movement here, but obviously in the different directions. We should roll our shoulder bones down onto that blanket. And stamp the feet on the hands and grip the outer upper arms in. And then from there, lift your hips up. See that your shoulders are on the blanket, not your head, so that it gives you more lift in the chest. And narrow the shoulders towards each other so the neck vertebra lifts up. And then lengthen your back to come down, and just repeat a couple more times. If that's not working for you, go for blocks maybe underneath the shoulders instead of a blanket, like a shoulder stand setup, or just do without any support, because it's true the elbows are lower than the shoulders. So some of you might find that tricky. The shoulder stand blocks might work better, or no support. Okay, so again, exhale. Tuck those shoulders under. So you're narrowing the shoulders towards each other underneath you. Grip those triceps in and lift up. So the elbows are moving in towards each other and down towards the floor, but they're not touching the floor because we're on a blanket. I guess so. Do a couple. And when you're ready, release. And we're going to go for our setubhanda. Setubhanda sarvangasana. So take 4 foam pads. Or if you don't have foam pads, you can take a brick. It's also helpful to use the wall, but not essential. If you're well practiced, you won't need the wall. You'll be able to get the feet down onto the floor. But I'm going to show with the wall for today. So we've moved the blanket out the way, and now we've got the support for the pelvis. And then again, we tuck the shoulders under, so we narrow the shoulders. And then we straighten the legs. So I had to wiggle towards the wall there. So then you get your feet on the wall. And then just like what we've been doing throughout the class, we press the front thighs down to the bone. And we do it within a confined space, so that extension of the legs brings an openness of the chest. And then we let go of the blocks. Those who are more able, you may be able to do this with the feet much lower down. Again, pressing the thigh muscles down to the bone. Those who have knee issues, take care not to dig the knees down. Keep the calf muscles pressing up. So setubhanda, sarvangasana, bridge pose. part of the shoulder stand family. When you're ready, you're going to straighten out the legs. So in that confined space, press the front thighs down, stretch the calf muscles to the feet, and then feel how that's opening up the front body. Feel the containment of the pose, narrowing the shoulders towards each other, tucking them right under so that seventh cervical, the base of the neck, is lifting up away from the floor. And then once you've got that, let go of the blocks and roll the arms out and press the backs of the arms down, but keep those triceps, the outer upper arm gripping in. And again, connect with the quietness in the face. That quality of summum, of evenness. So just another minute here, but if you need to come out at any time, just do that. At the same time, be aware of what brings you out of the pose and let it be a conscious action. So cultivating conscious action in our yoga practice that helps us to carry this through the rest of the day, the week. This management of your energy, this containment, stability. Okay, so we're coming out of this pose now. So bend your knees, rest your feet on the floor. Lift the buttocks and rest down. Those of you who have sensitive sacrums, lift up a couple of times and then come down. Then place one of the blocks under your head, just so that the waist can relax down and your back can spread. And then Parsvakonasana. So just rest your hands on your tummy and let there be a real softness here in the tummy. So we create firmness in the muscles of the limbs so that the organs don't need to do the holding. They don't need to be postural. They don't need to be involved in holding us up. They can do their jobs that they're made for. So let that tummy be really soft, and that softening connects with the exhalation, and then we can bring that right knee into the chest and hold the shin towards the chest. And again, exhale and feel that softening in the abdominal area. Let's go for the other leg now. So hold the shin and then just wait a moment. And when you breathe out, feel that abdomen receding and then allowing that leg to come into the body. and release. And then take your arms out level with your shoulders and press the backs of the arms to the floor. Let them be like your legs. And let your legs drop over towards the right and over to the left. Just a little twist. Bring the feet together. And again, legs over to the right. And you can bring that right hand to the outer thigh and just stretch that thigh. Press the leg down and press the opposite shoulder down. And then the other side. And center. So we're going for our shavasana now. So just bring both legs into the chest or go to kneeling forward bend to get that spread in the lower back. So that's either lying on your back with your knees to your chest or rolling forward and sitting on your feet and stretching forward. And then lie down in shavasana. It's now 8:22. So you've got your 8 minutes to finish your hour's practice. So lie down on your back. Take whatever supports you need. If you need to rush on, then at least just lie down for a minute, finding that flat, even support. So breathe in and just do a conscious exhalation, breathing out all the way down to the feet and all the way down to the hands. If you have more time, take more time to set up. Or just land here in your shavasana and find that evenness that connects the body, your breathing, and your awareness. And stay in this shavasana for as long as you want, as long as you can. And I'll see you again next Monday. Namaste.